let's go. Live trading for everybody today. Let's see what we got going on here. First things first, guys, I'm going to share this link with everybody because I hope that it is good to go. Give me 1 second, guys. Gonna drop this link for everyone here in the free Discord and everything. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, what's up, what's up? Gonna drop this link real quick for everybody, and then we'll go ahead and get started. There we go. Okay, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing great. I'm going to pop out this chat here. There we go. What's going on, everybody? All right, let's get started with today's trading session. So, first things first, guys, low sound. Let me know if it's low sound, guys. Can everybody hear me just fine in here? Gonna make sure that everything's working just fine. That might be in my, yeah, it is. Okay, how are we doing now with sound? We're doing good? We got sound now, so hopefully that sounds better. Hopefully this sounds better. I turned it up a little bit for you guys, so we should be good. Sweet, okay, awesome. So let's get this thing going. First things first, guys, my goal today is really to kind of be one and done. It's been my theme all week. Just be one and done, take one trade. Don't like force yourself to try and make, all kinds of money. Just relax, take one trade and be done for the day. It's pretty much what I've been, trying to do the most. Also, good morning, everybody. Can I get a good morning from every single person in this chat just to make sure that this chat is working? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to see the delay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see if I can get everybody in here. That way I can see if this chat's actually live and functioning well. Sweet. That looks like a lot of people saying good morning. Okay, looks like we're good. All right, guys. Today's live trading session is going to be a very, very simple one. The goal is essentially take maybe one position, maybe two positions. It really depends on what we're feeling overall in terms of price action. But at the moment, really got one main goal. Just take positions that are very simple based on fibs and based on overall action that we're seeing in the market. This is a really easy position here that I would like to take. It's just a drop below this fib low, right? So it's more of like a one-to-one risk to reward trade. But what we'd be looking for here is probably a 1 minute TFC at the 50%, breaking through the Fibonacci golden pocket here. So this would be a decent position here. We could look for the full TFC as well.
Stop third.
We could look for the full TFC as well if we wanted to. That's why I'm going to size light in this. So I'm going to size light until I get that full TFC, that full strength. And then once we get that full TFC, I'll enter with full size if we do get it. If we don't, then I'll just take the stop loss, right? For example, I'll just take the stop loss. It's not that big of a deal. I lost, what, $200 from that. I still like this idea here. Because if we get underneath this low with strength, I still feel like we have that potential to come all the way down here to this level here. Let me see. Is it still low? You guys can't hear me? That's so strange. That's super strange if you guys can't hear me. Let's see if I can get that volume fixed. So right now it sounds all right. In my, like what I'm hearing on my side, sounds good. Okay, sweet. Just making sure. Still trying this short move. It looks like we're failing this short move, though, potentially here. Looks like that short move does not want to happen. We got those equal lows there. So we're going to flip green here and probably stop out. We do have still the potential of coming down to break these lows, but it's going to be a pain to try and do that. So I do think we flip green here on this candle. We attempted to take a position in the first 5 minutes, and that just absolutely did not go the way we wanted it to go, which is completely okay. We take the stop loss here. If this does come up to our stop loss, of course.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I take the stop loss here, and we'll see if we can find another position on the day. So far, man, I got stopped out on one position, so I'm down 1,000 on the day. We'll see if we can continue to make something happen here. Not an unfamiliar spot for me to be, you know? The main position that I'm going to look for is a short below these lows at this point. Or below this level here. That's what I'm going to look for. Short below that level. Until then, I'll just chill. Now we know, wait for the TFC, because it looks like the TFC is obviously like the most important thing here on this chart. Because we still have like this potential trade here if this closes out red, which I did not want to happen. I'm going to give it a couple seconds. Like this position here still has a lot of merit behind it. But the question is, do we have the actual strength to continue pushing lower on this? It's possible that this just becomes another stop loss, right? So that's why I'm a little bit iffy on it. Take a look at overall price action here. It's very, very iffy. You can give this a shot. You can give this a shot. It is going to be a bit risky. But feel free to give this a shot. If you're okay with the risk. With the chance of this thing just completely reversing because of the overall price action that we're already seeing in the market. Yeah, man, it looks like price action is definitely going to be a bit iffy today. Should come up to test that fib there and drop. That's what we should see here. We should see that fib get tested and then absolutely drop. We got equal lows again on the 1 minute. It's just disgusting action. We attempted to catch the move literally like 4 different times, so... yeah, it's just nasty price action. Let's see if this thing can get that low break there and that continuation down. We just got to see that move continue to the downside there off of that low. That's all we're waiting for at this point. Bro said you could take a short now as if I am not in a short trade actively. Give me a little something, something. We got to break these lows, man. Ooh. This is nasty. I'm gonna put stops over this EMA. What the hell?
Stop filled.
Stopped out. Look at that price action, man. Woo! Woo! Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh my gosh. That is disgusting. We attempted it though. We attempted the fib trade there. We did go up a little bit, but this thing did not give us anywhere near the amount of move that we were looking for. Let's continue looking. Getting caught up in the chop. Getting caught up in the chop. I don't think I'm gonna drop a key level vid, to be honest with you. Is it paper trading? You see this Tradeovate logo in the bottom? No, sir. Forgive me, guys, but I'm putting my candles back to grade white. I don't care for red and green right now. I'm going to take the level trade instead of the fib trade at this point. I'll give it some time to make some move down to this area. I'm not really a fan of upside here at all. Big old order block up there. There wasn't any reason for us to reject at the point that we did, though, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. We lost a little bit of money because of that. Why no key level vid? I don't know. The thing is I got the key levels from my mentors, and they did say not to make videos on. So that's where I'm like, I don't know that I want to do key level vid. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Kind of just had a respect for the people that, you know, taught me and told me, hey, don't be sharing this around. So I was like, okay. Good morning, Cindy. But that's kind of all the whole reason why, to be honest with you. Yeah, guys, I mean, there's all kinds of reasons why we reversed, right? It's not just about whatever, like, remember, this reversed at a fib, you know? It's nothing too crazy. It's something that happens literally every single time we hit a fib, so keep that in mind. We tried to take the continuation at the fib. It didn't work. That's basically it. I'm looking for an A+ trade. If we can get an A+ trade, I'll size heavy, but up until then, I'm size light. Just waiting for an A+ position to come through. It's all about waiting, cuz. It's all about waiting. You guys don't know about that. We have 100 people watching this right now. What's up, everybody? Whose first time is it watching this stream right now? Who just watched me take a loss right in front of everybody for the first time? Sweet. Let's go, let's go. There we go, baby. Remember, guys, losing is a part of the game, right? If you sat here and saw me freak out about a loss, right? What does that make of the trader? In my opinion, I don't judge a trader based on their wins. I judge a trader based on their losers, right? And so think about it this way. If you can't handle a loss and you start going crazy, you start taking position after position, trying to catch yourself, bring yourself back into the green, well, then guess what? You're probably going to end up not successful, because that's what typically, right? The losers, the better losers are going to be the ones that are more successful. First time, suck to see it, but you're right, losses happen. Yeah, man, of course. All day. 100% of the time, losses are going to happen. And I only lost $1,000 on that move. Like, I'm not, it doesn't press me whatsoever, especially since I'm not heavy. Let me check to see what the economic calendar is saying. Today is Friday. We don't have any news, of course. You a Longhorn? I am. I live in Austin. Live in Austin, my boy. We are seeing that move down to the fib here, which at this point, we should see that ride down to this golden pocket at this point. Once we get down to that golden pocket, we make a decision at this level. I'm not going to make a decision until we get to the level. We do have the option for this trade here, which would be a 50-point trade. Wouldn't mind a 50-point trade here. We can probably go for something like this with a 3-to-1 risk to reward. I definitely think that has some good merit behind it. My YouTube trades always end up red in the beginning, and then we end up making it all back. That's literally how it always works on YouTube Live, swear. I lose the first position, and then I have to lock in and have a beautiful position. I do still think that this could be the move. That key level's right there, though. And so if we come down and break those lows, we do have just a key level staring us down in the face, which to me is not really ideal. Right? So for me, I'm not... Yeah, of course. For me, I'm not 100% interested in that. Does this work for gold? I believe so, yes. This works for everything. It's trading. It's trading based on price action, guys. I mean, you can lose on anything, right? Feel free, man. Taking a loss is not market focused. I want to see if we can get this drop down to this low, man. I'm not going to take any trades if we're stuck in between these two levels. I did take one already, attempting to take one already, but VWAP doesn't work for gold. It works for GC though, so just trade gold futures. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know about Forex, so that's on me. I don't know anything about Forex. I've never traded Forex in my life, so I wouldn't know if VWAP works for Forex or not. And also, VWAP's not the most important part of my trading system, so I guess because of that, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't say VWAP is the reason why something works or not. You know. Doing a whole bunch of nothing right now. I'm literally having to watch the 1 minute because there's no price action. It does with gold if you know where external price is heading. Brother, I don't know. Like I said, I don't trade Forex. I've never traded Forex a day in my life. So I could not tell you. Genuinely could not tell you. And I don't plan on touching Forex. So for the people that are subscribed, sorry. I know a lot of people want me to trade Forex and crypto, but those two things I'm just never going to do. work as a weighted word, the indicator itself doesn't show up. Like I said, man, I don't know anything about VWAP, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. That link is completely broken. I just realized that. Yeah, I don't know anything about Forex, so asking me questions about Forex is probably not going to be the move for you. Does this let me paste? Okay, that lets me paste that link, but the other link is broken. Should see this move down to this key level. What I want to see at this key level is going to be a TFC off of this level in some way, shape, or form. And we'll look to actually get heavy size on this because I like the position. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a TFC here. I passed my first prop challenge thanks to your TFC. Let's go, baby. T trend retrace continuation. That's TRC, but it's close enough. Close enough, man. TRC is pretty accurate. But TFC trend failure continuation is more along the lines of what I would say. Hoping we get this TFC at this level and not just a straight breakdown of the level would be ideal. Comes that retest. We're probably going to get a wick here and a continuation down is what it looks like. I don't think that we're going to... I don't think we're going to get this push. Sean's a scammer. He only helped me pay make 30K to pay for school. Ah, I hate that. I'm sorry, guys. I scam people, man. I scam people. I only help people make 30K instead of 200K. It's just such a scam, bro. It's such a scam. Agree with your bias? Of course you agree with my bias. It's the trend. I love when people like overcomplicate it and they're like, oh, you know, you got to have all this equilibrium, all this ADX, all this Bollinger Band. Bro, that stuff doesn't matter, man. It's all about just trading with the trend and understanding where price is going. That's it. I liked the short move at the level, to be honest with you. I did not take it, but I liked the short move at the level. We just didn't have the TFC. Ideally, this candle finishes out green, and we can take something like this. Where do you know price is going to retrace to exactly? I'm understanding that the price will retrace down to this order block. And I don't trade the 1 minute. 1 minute order blocks don't work. I would trade higher time frame order blocks. They just make more sense. Yeah, don't trade 1 minute order blocks. They're pretty garbage. Instead, go for something along the lines of like a 15-minute or a 1 hour, right? I have videos on order blocks as well. And so what I do is I typically just look for the next level of liquidity, right? Which will be, for me, either an order block or a level or a fib. And that's what I look for in terms of my targets. I don't think we're going to get this TFC that I'm looking for here, sadly. So we've got to be very patient. Looks like this TFC is not happening. Getting that retest of the level here. Again, going short here isn't that crazy. But I'm not going to do it. But it's not that crazy. If you went short here, you might be rewarded. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for the TFC. Ideally, can you move your cam and P&L to the left? It's blocking the price value on the chart. How's that? Boom. How's that? Like I told you guys, if you shorted there, you were gonna be rewarded. I told you I'm not gonna take the short. I didn't think that the TFC was actually gonna. Or I wanted to wait for a higher time frame TFC, but the 1 minute TFC it was an obvious one to me. I just didn't take the position, to be honest with you. If you guys took it, it's 136 ticks up though. It's a solid move. I would like the actual TFC though, a 2 minute or something along those lines. Your key levels explanation makes sense. I always wondered why you gave the sauce for everything else, because my mentors are the ones who taught me the key levels, and they said not to share it around because obviously it is not necessarily a topic that's everywhere on YouTube. So that's why I don't share it around, because I was told not to. So it's just a matter of keeping my, the privacy for my people, right? That's really what I do. I can give it away though. It's not something that like I'm not gonna do. Like at one point I'm gonna give it away, but at this point in time, it's just better to respect the people who taught me the strategy that isn't everywhere on YouTube, right? Um, Sadly, I don't think this position is going to give us the TFC. What you think about TJR? Heard he's a scammer. I personally don't care. Um, in my opinion, it's not that big of a deal because it doesn't change my life at all, right? And so what I challenge you guys to do is to stop giving a shit about people getting exposed and start caring about the dollar signs that you have in your bank account, right? Like that's my number one thing that I think is important. If you are, so worried about other people and what they're doing and their trading, you're not going to be successful, man. And especially think about it this way. He's taught a lot of people a strategy that works. That it is what it is. Even if he's not profitable as a trader, he's taught people a strategy that works. And so I'm not going to fault him for doing so, right? Like it doesn't make any sense for me to fault him for doing that. This trade did end up going without me. Did end up getting a 1 minute TFC to continue down, but I did not catch this, sadly. It is a perfect 3-to-1 risk to reward trade, though. Down to that order block, and we'll probably reverse off the order block. Yeah, guys. Yeah, about TJR. I mean, I don't know TJR personally. Literally never met the guy, but if he's taught a lot of people how to trade successfully, even if he's not profitable, I still give him props for that. That's something that I will give him props for. And also, the dude's made millions of dollars off of courses, and like, fuck yeah, like that's that, right? Like in my opinion, cool, bro. You made a lot of money off of courses. That's awesome. Like he's doing the things that a lot of people wish they could do to change their lives. So I don't have any problem with it, genuinely. And that comes from a person who has a mentorship, right? But also trades every single day live with executions, with proof directly in front of you. I've been doing this every day for a long time. So, you know, there's always pros and cons to everything. It's never just like, oh, he's a scammer. Ah. It's like, bro, there's, you got to think about it. This is moving, absolutely moving, 85 points, and I did not get included in this move. How much is your win rate of TFC? Then don't lie and say you're trading your own money. You don't get the point. No, I get the point, 100%, right? But here's the deal, bro. Here's the deal. Why do you care so much? Like I'm here to make money. I'm not here to worry about other people's trading. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing for me personally. It's like I'm here to make money. I'm not here to worry about what people are doing, We would lose quite a bit on this. Let's drop I could take this breakout of the order block here. Maybe a 1 minute TFC to the downside through this level. I'm going to give this a shot. We're looking like we want to sweep lows. I want to see if we want to sweep lows and continue to the downside.
Stop filled.
Let go. Let go, let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go. Let's see what we got here. What do I want this thing to do? Honestly, I'm probably going to trim along with just price action here because we do not have a target anywhere near. Literally anywhere near. Target is just nowhere to be found. Yeah, bro, if I get hunted here a third time, it is what it is. It is what it is. If it absolutely just reverses on me here, kinda just sucks. We went for it though. Again, bro, today, man, today's not my day, baby. Today's not the day. We've given every single one of these trend opportunities a shot. It's tough. I think I'm down, let's see. I'm down 4K right now. So we'll see if we get one more TFC attempt here at the lows. We're going to give that an attempt. We will give it an attempt with a stop loss over these highs. If it comes down on this next candle and gives us the TFC, I'm going to let this thing run for as long as humanly possible and try and ride this trend all the way down. We're going for the TFC. I don't want this to flip red here. I would like the next candle to come out and then come down to break lows. If we can get this next candle, take a look here, right? We have all of this liquidity coming in from downside, right? From sellers. If these sellers can hold and actually maintain the pressure here on this candle, and this next candle can come out, flip red, and break lows with momentum, that gives us all the theory in the world that this thing is going to push down and continue in trend, right? That's all we're looking for is trend continuations, and that's all I trade every single day. So we're going to continue attempting to trade the same exact strategy that we trade every single day. And genuinely, it's the same thing. We just do the same thing. This will probably be my last attempt at it. Probably be my last attempt at it. But I'm going to give it a shot. We lost quite a bit of money there. I put a full-size position on for that. So I can only take pretty much one more full-size loss before we actually are done for the day. So I'm going to give it this move here, and that'll be the last opportunity that this thing has. Mind you, it wasn't a TFC. I still didn't take a TFC position. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. The positions I've taken have not necessarily been A plus, right? The A plus position would be this one right here. This is the A plus position. Is that what I took? Not necessarily. So, there was a TFC up here in this area next to this level as well. So, yeah, we missed a couple of those positions. Yeah, a TFC is my entry model that I've used for a very long time. So if you do not know what it is, I would recommend going to my YouTube videos because they would definitely explain that a lot. I explain TFC in pretty much every video on my channel. Ideally, we fail here, come down, break lows, and give us this continuation so that we can actually catch the move that we want. Yeah, TFC. So like think about that question, right? Would TFC be affected if you don't know overall trend bias? What's the first step of TFC? Right. So the first step of TFC is trend. So do you think that TFC would be affected if you don't know trend? I mean, like think about it from just it's like a really simple perspective, right? Like don't think about it from anything too crazy. Just think about it that way. Where's the market trending? I want to trade in that direction. That's it. Is this going to be the end of your winning streak for this month? Let's see. We got one more position. We have one more position here. But you can see that I still don't necessarily care. And also, guys, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Fridays are not a day that I enjoy trading. So it's kind of, that's a big part of it. We do have this TFC here. Man, this TFC is starting to get pretty deep. Can I move this here?
Stop third.
All right, I am in on these shorts. I'm in on these shorts here. There we go. All right, let's give it some room to breathe. Man, it's always fair value gap this, fair value gap that. I'm entering with trend, bro. It's the same. I don't know how to explain it. Like we make it so overcomplicated with ICT and all this, bro. I enter with trend. That's it. It's true. That is exactly what Friday does to a lot of people, and that is myself included. My biggest pattern is that I lose most of my money that I make on Fridays, so that's the reason why I never usually trade them. But I wanted to start doing this live trading for you guys, and of course, like I'm following my own patterns of losing the money that I made this week today, which is unfortunate. But we'll see if we can get this pushed down. It looks like we're just getting absolutely smoked on literally every single position that we're attempting here. It is what it is. I'm doing the absolute best I can to get this to get these TFCs to work and go in my direction. But as you can see, every single position is just getting absolutely smoked. And I mean, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, we're really just trading what the market's giving us. And at the moment, not giving us much. We'll see if this thing wants to flip though. If it does, then we're gonna see this push down and come through to break these lows. One main thing that I would like you guys to not do is tell me like, you're trading into this, you're trading into that. Same strategy every day, guys. I do the same thing every day. Every single day. That's what I do. It's what I do. So don't worry about it, right? It's okay. Trust me. We're all good. Yeah, trying to identify why my position is a bad position, not really gonna do anything, because regardless of whether or not you think the position's a bad position or a good position, I'm gonna take the exact same trade. I'm gonna take the same trade 95 times out of 10, literally. I'll take a look at that candle in a second. We are in the middle of a trade right now. Once this comes down to break lows, I'll take a look at at exactly what you're saying here. There it is. Let's see if we can get that low break here. Beautiful. Damn, y'all write me off as like this trade's gonna be a loser so fast. y'all are like, it's okay, man. It happens. You'll win next time, brother. We're in the middle of this trade still. You gotta realize that the point of my stop loss, right? The point of my stop loss is to confirm my invalidation point, right? So think about it this way. This trade is not invalid until it hits my invalidation point. That's why I'm not sitting here panicking or freaking out, because up until this breaks these highs and comes up and breaks this, I'm still in. I'm still completely confident in this position. And you have to realize that that's the most important thing that will happen in your brain is if you don't start focusing on process-oriented trading, then it won't work for you, because you're going to still be trading based on emotion. And so as long as you're not trading based on emotion, right? As long as you're not trading based on emotion, you will see so much more success. Your trade isn't invalid as you entered off the fair value gap, also known as a fail in TFC. I don't know if I entered off an fair value gap, bro, or a fair value gap. But what I do know is I entered off a beautiful trend continuation to the downside. And it's just, that's it. It is what it is. It is what it is. We entered off of a beautiful continuation to the downside. If you guys want to, take your trims off here. As you can see, we are up quite a bit. We are up quite a bit. It is what it is, guys. You have to understand that your stop loss is a point of invalidation on your chart. If you're not able to identify that point of invalidation, then you're going to get faked out, you're going to get wicked out, and you're going to feel like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to me, exit. And then it's going to do exactly what it just did, right? So all of you guys are writing me off as, oh, this is going to be a loser. And then all of a sudden, I'm still the only one holding, and everybody sold off their position. So I want you guys to see success. I really do. And so for you guys to see success, you have to lock in on your own mental. You really do. It's super important. If you don't lock in on your own mental, then it's up for you. Really, it is. See if we can get this position to continue all the way down. I'm going to look to see if there's spots where this is going to reverse as well. Beautiful TFC on the 5-minute as well, man. That's not bad. Feel free to trim whenever you guys want, guys. Feel free to trim. I've taken trims on 3 of my other accounts already. So I am green on this position no matter what. I have taken big fat trims. Can you catch a trade before a trend starts to form through internal? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't do any ICT stuff. I don't do any. The most I'll do is liquidity sweeps. I don't care at all about fair value gaps. I don't care. The thing is like I think we're so brainwashed. I think we're so brainwashed, genuinely, with ICT and with imbalances and all this stuff. Like, dude, just trade the trend. We're so worried about all this other stuff. Just trade the trend. Trade what works. I've taken trims off already, but we'll see if we can hold the rest of this position on this account. But I've absolutely secured my wins there on the other accounts. So we'll see what we got on this one here. It looks like we're going to just sweep this and continue up, which we did not want to see that happen. Looks like this last account's going to get smoked here, most likely. But we did have a 176 tick, which is 44 points on NQ to the downside, which was a beautiful trade. But at the end of the day, this account looks like it's going to hit stop loss. I've taken trims on pretty much every account that I've been trading, except for this one. Sadly, we're going to see this thing absolutely flip on us. It is what it is. But remember, what we're not going to do is sell this position early. We're going to let the position decide what it wants to do here, right? Let the position decide what it wants to do, because we have a point of invalidation on our chart. If we go against that point of invalidation, then we're just going to be asking for a loss for no reason. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting cooked right now for sure on this account. The world may never know, but this looks like it's going to flip like a mofo, if I had to guess. This is going to push up. Push up. Big time. Yeah, this is looking like it wants to go very much upwards. Very much upwards. You see me tricking the market? We're tricking the market. Oh, this wants to go up so bad. No, I do think this is going to reverse on us, though. If we get that low break there, this doesn't look bad. I'm just chilling here. I've secured profits pretty much everywhere, so I'm green. But let's see if this thing wants to go on this last account. That would be fire. That would be absolutely fire. If I had to guess what happens here, though, we wick and push up. If I had to guess. If I had to guess, we wick and push up here. But I could be wrong, which I would love to be wrong. That would be great. Being wrong would be awesome here. We might have been wrong. We might have been wrong. This looks pretty decent for some downside if we can get a nice continuation here off of this low. This low just has to get absolutely smoked. That's really, like, at the end of the day, we need to see this low get lost. Like, it needs to lose this low ASAP and hold the crap out of that. If we can, then yeah, this is solid, dude. Very, very, very solid. I'm gonna just wait. Just playing a waiting game here. That doesn't look ideal. Close out here. Close out here for a full profit. I would. I personally would close out here. At that like 40, 50 tick area. I think that TFC failing is no bueno. That TFC failing is no bueno. Watch what happens now. Now that we failed that low, right? Now that we failed that TFC, look what happens. Oh, we're doing a little bit of choppy chop. Never mind then. We take it back. We're doing a little choppy chop. We could get that 5-minute TFC as well. Dude, this chop is brutal. Had me thinking we were going to flip there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I completely wrote this off as that was going to flip. Completely. I was like, watch this. Watch what happens. Yeah, this is going to chop, man. Looks choppy. Man, feel free to take profits whenever you guys want. We're green. We are green. Oh, my shoulder, man. I gotta go box after this. Oh. We are green. Can't be mad. Take some profits. We should see a big... genuinely, if we don't see a big drop here, I don't know what to tell you guys. We should see some type of drop here. I would take profits there. Genuinely. Maybe we should have done it. Maybe I should have done it, but I would take profits there. I'm just holding this thing. But I would have taken profits there. Minute left for this TFC on the 1 minute. Absolutely smoked. Look at that. Absolutely smoked. Jeez. $40 left to hold, man. If we could just hold for 40 seconds like this, we could see a TFC for a continuation to the downside. If if the trading gods want this thing to break these lows, we shall see lower. But the trading gods, they don't look too happy with me right now. They said you made way too much money. They said you made way too much money. I don't like what you're doing. I'm sorry, trading gods. I didn't mean that. I did not mean that. This looks good. This looks really good. Give me that. Give me that low break. Give me this low break. That's the one thing I want for Christmas. I mean, like, you're so green no matter what you did here. You're very green. So take off profit whenever you want. I'm looking for this low break and a continuation down. I'm going for it, man. Just so much chop. It's just so much chop. We are flagging. That might be it right there. Might be it right there. This will decide right here. Let's see what you do. If you break this, it's over. It's over. Game over. Let's see, man. Let's see. That 5 minutes still looks good for downside. I'm holding this position. Oh, I'm holding this position, man. I'm gonna get some water real quick. But I'm holding that. Found these little Zevias. Hold on. I'll show you guys in 2 seconds here. Hold up. So I found these Zevias. They're like water, carbonated water drinks. So good. Super, super good. I think this is gonna flip, man. Oh, my keyboard's dead. That is unfortunate. Oh my God. My keyboard is dead. My next video will be today if this trade goes green. If this trade goes green, my next video is going to be now. We'll see, man. Can I? There we go. Okay. Keyboard's back. We're looking for this low break here. If we can get this low break, I am very happy. If we can't get this low break, then I can't pay for my groceries today. So let's see if we can get that. Good bev. I know, right? It's a Zevia. So this has 0 calories, 0 sugar, and it's a root beer, and it's actually good. I'm drinking it because I'm in the middle of cutting weight. So I can't drink good things. I have to drink things that aren't good. And water. That's all I get. I get good things and things that are just water. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is just awful. You're doing a whole lot of nothing right now. If you hold this for 30 seconds, we look really good. 23 seconds, man. 20 seconds to hold this. I would love to see this happen. We have 10 seconds left. This 15-minute is setting up for a 15-minute TFC here, which is very, very high quality. If we see a TFC on higher time frame, that would give us a very, very confident position if this thing wants to flip on us. Let's see. Here's that wick. Give me the little TFC to the downside here. That would be fire. Let's see what you got. That looks bad. It looks bad. It looks bad for us, but let's see what we got, man. I'm not liking my odds here. I'm not liking my odds here. Look at that. I am not liking my odds. This thing has chopped for the Yo, I've been sitting in chop for this entire stream. We've been sitting in chop for this whole stream, man. We've been super green though. But geez. Just staring at chop all day. Just for this thing to come down to stop loss? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Just for it to come down to stop loss? What are we doing? Come on, Mr. Dak. Dak Prescott, I'm going to need you to make something happen. Because, you see, we did all this. We did all this just to flip red. Mr. Dak, I'm going to need you to lock in a little bit. Need you to lock in a little bit, Mr. Dak, because we're not doing this. Genuinely, just close out here. If you're oversized, I would. I would, because this thing looks like it wants upside badly. Badly, badly, badly. There she goes. Yeah, this thing looks like it wants upside. I'm giving you guys the time to actually close out your position. I literally said close out. So if you guys are still in this, it's kind of on you. I'm going to close it. I'm out there. Nah, I'm out there. We had this position in the bag, man. It was just so much chop. I went ahead and closed that there. We did have 44 points on this, though. Just so much garbage. Well, I'm going to accept the green for the day because we did cut on 3 other accounts, which is very, very solid. But that account, your boy got murdered. Your boy got murdered. He got absolutely smoked. It's completely okay, though. 3 accounts being up well over $3,000 each. I cannot be complaining about that. We lost 1, but the payout is all I really care about. So, green position, 179 ticks, 44 points on that position, 1.54 to 1 risk to reward. The last account that was my runner absolutely got obliterated by price action. And yeah, guys, I sat here through this entire garbage for a very long time. Hopefully this thing doesn't just start reversing now all of a sudden. That would be unfortunate. But as you guys can see, we are green for the day. We took our position. We don't really need to do much else, okay? With that being said, if you guys are wanting to trade with me live every single day and you're wanting to work with me one-on-one, I do have a one-on-one mentorship program. Get ready for me to send that link in like 2 seconds. I'm accepting I think 5 or 6 of you guys for this month. For next month, sorry. Yeah, I'm accepting 5 or 6 of you guys for next month. So if you want to work with me one-on-one and actually understand everything that we're doing here, everything that we are trading, then it would be a really, really good idea to click that link and apply there. This is going to be, there's only 5 or 6 spots for next month, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and say that like I have, you know, a million spots open and everyone's going to get to work with me. That's definitely not the case. That's definitely not the case. I only can work with 5 or 6 of you guys. So apply now. Hopefully you guys get the the chance to work with me. And yeah, I don't have anything else for you guys. I'm completely done for the day. Anybody have any questions for me? Anybody got any questions for me here? All right. All right. No questions. So with that being said, guys, I will see you all on Monday. Everybody, peace out. Goodbye. That's all I got for you guys. Later, gang. We are green, baby. Green, green, green. Later, gang. Goodbye.